After almost 2 weeks in Palomino, I'm ready to go, and we're heading to Santa Marta today. Thank you very much, wonderful people. I love you all.
Hace falta el invitado.
Hace falta Oscar. Goodbye, Palomino. My plan was to stay in Palomino just maybe 3, 4, 5 days at most, but I ended up staying nearly 2 weeks. In the beginning I just went crazy about surfing, and then I got slightly injured, and then I had a mental breakdown. It is absolutely incredible the amount of luck I have and have had experienced during the last 7 years of traveling the world, especially during the last 2.5 years of traveling by motorcycle. The kindest people I meet everywhere, the amount of help, the good energy, and it's also incredible the lack of luck I have in any kind of love stories. I think during the last 10 years it just keeps getting worse and worse, really. So the last guy that I just started seeing a couple of months ago and seemed super adequate, very, attentive, very, very kind, very, I don't know, I kind of liked many things about him. And he turned out to be irresponsible, disrespectful, a liar, and he ended up ghosting me, which is honestly the most cruel way of ending a love story. I don't get it when people tell you they miss you and they look forward to see or hear you again, and a few days later they just ignore all your messages, phone calls and everything. I don't want a drama or anything, but like, just give me a closure. Maybe not even to my face, maybe not even as a phone call, but like as a message, I don't know. So recently I was through quite an emotionally tough time, and my body has a very interesting way of manifesting any kind of emotional trauma via sickness. So it started with what seemed to be a regular flu, with sore throat and just general weakness, and it grew into very severe coughing. I just didn't have much of a choice but let my body rest for a few days, hoping it would get better. And I still have the coughing, but energy wise I feel much better than before. So let's try to go to Santa Marta. Worst case scenario, I'll be close to a doctor if I need to see one. One thing that I really liked in Palomino is that it's super safe. Most of Colombia you have to be careful about your cell phone and belongings, but in Palomino nothing gets stolen. Like, I was going surfing, I was leaving my whole bag with credit card and cell phone and money on the beach, and nobody would touch it. So it's super safe, and it just gives you such a peace of mind that it's hard to leave. Really hard to leave. Huachaca, a little town and the river, and banana plantations. National Park Tayrona. So this is one of the entrances to the National Park of Tayrona, and it's a really beautiful jungle national park which borders the sea. And there are a couple of super nice hikes there, a few really beautiful beaches. You pass by a village of indigenous people. I did this little hike also 5 years ago. I'll leave a link somewhere here. I think I have a little video compilation from that hike. It was a really nice experience. Totally recommend it if you're on the Caribbean coast of Colombia. Luis, and he's traveling with a bicycle. So he just made this whole way from Brazil to the coast of Colombia.
That's right.
9,100 kilometers, going strong.
Slowly.
How many months?
8 months.
8 months. Oh my god, you're so crazy.
7 countries.
Wow. Luis is so cool. When he was 60 years old, he decided to travel the world on his bicycle for 2 years. Ciao, ciao, Luis! Woohoo! So beautiful. And there is a river on the left side. And Tayrona Park on the right side. Mountains in the background. So we're getting close to Santa Marta. This is the toll booth. And somewhere here I'm going to meet with the local bikers with whom we're going to continue today's trip. I think the plan is to go to Minca today. But first I need to fix the crash bar. The Cherry's crash bar, of course. It got broken when we were in the Guajira after one of the falls, and it's time to solder it. Welcome to Santa Marta, I guess, I don't know, or some kind of neighborhood of Santa Marta. And here we go, traffic and heat. It's very hot here. Way more hot than in Palomino. Oh, this is Jamie. Hello, Jamie. So first things first, we're going to find a place where to solder the crash bar. Look at the beach style of Jamie. And here we go. This is a workshop of soldering, as it says. So this is the part which got cracked. Moving the crash bar. Crash bar removed. And now we're going to see how to fix it. Like new, everything is fixed. And I'm super sweaty and we're going to Minca now. Gracias. Go to Minca. My visit to Santa Marta was very, very quick. Everybody ready? That's the crew. Ooh, curves, 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 curves. Haven't seen this for a while. What a happy road! Whee! I'm not the only one filming today. Ladies and gentlemen, here are the rare shots of Cherry and I from a different angle. Wow! Can we go a little bit faster, please, to enjoy these wonderful curves? The mountains. And this is Minca, the eco capital of Colombia. First time I hear it, but okay, I will believe them. I've heard that Minca is super beautiful, so I'm looking forward to seeing it with my own eyes. I'm actually considering to spend a couple of days here. So Minca is just a little town, and I think from here we are going to some kind of waterfalls or something. Organization a moment, we'll try to figure out where to go. As you can see, this place is a little bit touristy, but looks good. Alright, so it looks like we're going on some kind of adventure here. Bamboo. Looks cool. Some kind of water crossing in front of us. A bunch of water crossings, but nothing like extreme. Trail through the jungle. Just a little bit sandy, a few water crossings, a few parts which are kind of paved, but now it's dry season, so I would have almost preferred them to be unpaved. So a bit dusty, but generally quite pleasant. My ears start to hurt because of the elevation gain. So I think I'm not completely recovered yet from the illness, so I better not risk getting ear pain. So yeah, I'm going back to Minca. Ciao ciao! Going down the exactly same route as we came here. There are not any other options. And yeah, I'm a little bit sad that I couldn't follow the guys all the way, but I have to think about my well-being first. Minca, being a popular tourist destination, has quite a bit of traffic going up and down. And it's a bit of a problem on these kind of paved parts, because yeah, with a car like this it's very difficult to pass by. And then there are some kind of unpleasant parts where it's even more difficult. This is the unpleasant part. Look how it is, with a big gap in the middle. and a gap on the side, so in case I lose the balance I have nowhere to step, so I cannot lose the balance. I got to look straight and follow the path, which sometimes is a little bit broken as well. I decided that staying in Minca right now is not the right choice for me. I'm not feeling well enough to do the things that I actually want to do here. So I'm going down to Santa Marta and probably spending a couple more days there to recover and get better and be able to do the Minka stuff. So mission of the day kind of failed. I'm almost like considering going back to Palomino. Found my home for tonight. And here we are, Luis and I, in the house of Ricardo.
Bienvenida siempre.
Gracias.
Bienvenido siempre.
Chilling.